Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. It is by Tilly Walden. There's Tilly's name. Website is liminal11.com. Feel free to freeze frame on that and check that out if you'd like to, of course. Supportive Oracle Cards, a deck that I've used a lot and I really very much like. Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. There's a website on this book. It says heyhouseradio.com, but you can check that out clearly. Go ahead. If you take out radio, though, I think it'll take you right to the main site. There's probably links on there to find other things. I'm not sure. I don't remember going on that site. But if you look up Sandra Ann Taylor and Energy Oracle Cards, you should find stuff fairly easily. Okay. What? There's stuff. Do we want this? I don't know. What do we got for Cancer? Okay, the Princess of Torches is on the bottom here. I feel like that might be something you're dealing with. Somebody who is trying to pull themselves out of the fire and maybe not doing that so well. They're trying to escape something. I feel like I don't like this. This is not working for you. King of Swords, if I can get this one right this time. The wings on there throw me off. I always think they're fire. King of Swords with the Ten of Swords is what's not working. It's what I feel like we're fearing. That this is like, what they're doing is going to screw this up. This is going to make things bad. They're going a direction they shouldn't. So we're trying to pull this together. I think this is going to go better. They want to escape and just walk away, but I don't think they're going to be able to. I feel like these are contradictory. They're trapped. It's almost like the first thing I would think was like, I can't fix it, so I'm going to ditch it. The thing is, I don't think they can ditch it, but they want to. They have this random energy. They're just trying to find a way out. They're trying to scurry away almost. It almost feels like they're trying to scurry away. That might not be normal for this person. I feel like it's more the stress reaction to it. Kind of like, I can't do this, I need to get out of here. But they can't. I feel like they can't. They want to, but for some reason, like, they can't. Okay, these cards fell out. What are all these cards? You don't want them to skip away. So the way this is working out should be working for you. The fact that they can't scurry away. They can't. I keep getting they can't. But the thing is, the fact that they're trying, I feel like that's what bothers you. The fact that they're trying and you're like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? I don't really care for that. They can't. They're stuck. Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Justice card is telling me they can't get out of this. You don't want them to. They shouldn't be trying to. And life isn't letting them. So that's kind of where the Justice card is coming in. Overall energy for that moment is the Sun card for you. Kind of like, you know what? This is how this has to work out. I hope they remember this moment so they don't end up in this moment again. It's kind of like it's a little heavier than usual, whatever this is for this person. It's a little heavier than usual. They can't escape it. Maybe they have walked away from this type of thing before, but this time they can't. And it's kind of like maybe this will have a good outcome. Maybe this will. The Sun card seems to feel to me like, you know, this is going to go well. Things are going to work out well. I don't see you like... I feel like I'm concerned for somebody. I don't think it's really heavy for you. I'm more worried about what I don't know. What I don't know is bothering me, but I feel like it's going to work out with that Sun card. You also got the Temple Path coming in. There's something here that's trying to push forward that I feel like it's just kind of bouncing around my head like a roulette ball. Is that the roulette wheel? I feel like it's kind of doing that right now. It's kind of like it wants to say something, but I'm like, okay. Three of Pentacles, putting in the work, and the Magician. So I feel like you're getting ready to kind of like it's, I feel like there's a spot here where you're like, they're going to have to learn the lesson to get out of this. I think, and it's almost like I'm seeing an opportunity where I could like kind of get this more on track sooner rather than later. I feel like you're seeing an opportunity, like it's going to go where it's supposed to. It's kind of like that roulette ball is going to land. but maybe I could kind of get it to land a little bit sooner. Like, I'm sick of it bouncing around. I think if I kind of have my moment here, I could kind of like, let's land. Let's get that ball to land so we can deal with it. You're fortifying the situation. It's good. I'm seeing this card, but I'm also seeing the opposite card coming. Well, it's not the opposite, really. It's like, these cards are kind of contradictory. Different ways of handling things. They don't like it. Whoever this is doesn't really like it when it's kind of like the moment comes and like the ball lands and it's time to deal with it. They don't like it with the Devil card, but I do feel like it's stabilizing the situation. That's the interesting thing with the Devil card. It's kind of like you're stuck and you have to deal with it. But sometimes that is for a good reason. That's a good thing. Is it enjoyable? Probably not. Do you like how you got there? Probably not. Maybe not. The Lover's card here is saying there's a lot of ways to change this, a lot of ways to fix it. It's time to do it. Time to do it. Time to make the donuts, as they say. I don't know why I'm using that, but there you go. Time to make the donuts. I do feel like they try to think themselves out, but I feel like they have to keep moving forward. So there's energy going forward. It's the Princess of Swords. This is a very active energy when I feel it. I feel like this is very strong intellect and putting that into motion. Especially I feel a lot of fire with these cards because of the reds, I'm thinking. They're actually going to put the action forward to move. They have to move forward at this point. They don't really want to keep moving forward, but I feel like they have to. There might be a split in concentration. Like, they have to move forward, and they're doing that. Meanwhile, they're still trying to find their way out. But it's impassable. They're gonna, sooner or later, they have to accept that they just gotta buckle down and do what they need to do. It's kind of like when you have to finish a degree, and it's like there's 5 more courses, and you're like, I don't really want to do those courses, but I've gone this far. It's time to put in the work. It's time to finish it off. There's no easy way out. I can't find another. If I want to move ahead, there's something. If I get that degree, I can move forward. I can't move forward till I get that degree. To get that degree, I got to do these 5 more courses. And it's kind of like doing those courses, but also looking for other opportunities at the same time. Yet they do seem to get through it. It's like doing the work, but also looking for a way to get out of the work at the same time. I keep seeing this split. And I feel like you're going to get really aggravated when it comes to the part where they have like 1 course left, for example, and they're still doing that, and you're like, will you just stop and center on the course and just finish it? You can do this, you got this, just center on that 1 course. Is that going to work? I don't know about that. They seem to constantly want to go a different direction, but I see you kind of constantly, it's almost like I feel a shepherd energy here. I'm keeping an eye out for them. I'm keeping them motivated going forward. I'm doing my best to keep them on track with the task. You do seem to be looking out for this person and quite effective at it. You're not really completely convinced that it's going to work out the way you want it to, but you're like, well, I'm not because I didn't try, that's for sure. And you're putting in that energy. You're also putting in a lot of stabilization. It's very interesting with the 4 of Torches. For me, the 4 of Wands is a very, like a contract card, like a stabilization, like this is what's going to happen, and having that agreement. I feel like when I feel this card, especially the way it's drawn or created, this should be more set, this should be already like fortified, but it's not as fortified as I don't feel that it's quite put together yet. I feel like this is almost like I need to put it together still, or I'm waiting for it to get put together. The thing is, it's kind of like everything is there that needs to be there. Everything's going to move forward. It's just kind of like letting it happen. And you were doing your best to keep an eye on it. It's kind of like I have these torches to light my way if I need them, because I'm noticing not one of them is lit. But I feel like I could light them if I need to. The possibility is there if I need to. I can kind of fortify this and make sure this works out. It's just very interesting how this card is drawn on this deck. It's one of the reasons I actually like this deck, because it kind of looks at things a little differently. And you're going to see it's going to work out. you seem to see more of what's coming forward than the other person. Water signs tend to be a little bit intuitive. I've met a few water signs that, like, you might tell somebody what's coming without realizing that you're telling them the future. I don't know how to explain that. It's almost like you're going to warn them about what's about to happen without realizing you just warned them what's about to happen. In fact, you might get conversations after the fact like, well, you said it was going to happen that way and it did. And you're kind of like, yeah, I guess so. I guess I did. It feels like I've known a few water signs that do that. They're kind of intuitive. They're even when they're not trying to be, and they're warning somebody about what's going to happen without realizing they're literally being precognitive. That might happen a couple times too. I know it's different for different people. I've known a couple water signs that do that, and afterwards they're like, "Oh, did I? Good. Okay, good. Good. That worked out fine then." Anything else with this? I feel like this is gonna go well. I feel like this is just hopefully like a boost to your energy, so you feel better about what you're dealing with. Because I feel like it's a little stressful. Kind of like, I don't know if this is gonna work out right, and I don't like that. It feels like it's kind of shaky, but it's kind of like trying to give you that boost. Like, you're doing well. You're doing well. Keep doing what you're doing. You're serving a great purpose. You're going to get that outcome you're looking for. You're on the right path. Maybe this is one of the... I get people that ask that once in a while when I do readings. Like, am I on the right path? This is kind of like your heads up. Yes, you are on the right path. You are doing well. And I feel like this is that boost of confidence, vote of confidence, to help you, bring down that stress level. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a break. Kind of like you're only one person. You do the best you can. You can't save the world, but you're going to try, that's for sure. When it comes to the people you love. Not for nothing. You're going to try. And you're doing well. Your efforts are well served. I've also seen this with Cancer. Sometimes Cancers worry a little too much about what other people are doing. You can only help them so far, but free will is a real thing. Helping is great. You can't live their life for them, but you are doing a great job at helping. There's supposed to be a bit of play there with free will. So it is going well. I feel like this is also like, there's a person I'm thinking of, and I'm kind of like, hey, you're doing good. And I'm almost like, let's go have an ice cream sandwich and just chill out and just enjoy the rest of the day and just let that be. The challenge is to not fret. What's the word? I think it's fret. Don't fret about something that you really don't have control over. You did the best you could, and let's see what happens next. So like, give yourself an ice cream sandwich. Get yourself a cupcake. Whatever works for you. If you like carrot sticks, if that's your joy, go get yourself some carrot sticks. Apparently I'm a foodie. Can you tell? Anything else? I think you're good. I think you're really good. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.